Okay, I'm gonna try to hurry this along, y'all. But I've been out here working. We got some rain last night. It's supposed to be cloudy all day, the day and tomorrow. Look, that's switch short. Honey, look, that's switch short. Let me make sure this camera is clean. I have a tendency to be dust all on the camera and stuff. Y'all see my kale and stuff still ate up. Let me get this string out the way. Y'all see that still ate up. I'm gonna pluck all that out of there. But I've been moving. So these are ají dulce peppers. I got to turn around. These are arroz con pollo peppers. So it's eviction day in the greenhouse. Eviction day. There's some more ají dulce peppers. Let me get down where y'all can see. Y'all see there's one. I put 3 in there. I want to show y'all this because this is also a part of the video. So it's getting close to time to pull in my garlic. They started falling over. This one was falling over right there where it's bent. But I wanted to show y'all this. Let's see. Let me get y'all down in here. Can y'all see that? All that white stuff. All that mycelium. That's what healthy soil look like. Okay? Okay, make sure I can see good. So I got just about all my peppers out there. I got a couple of more things in the greenhouse. I need to get out of here. But I wanted to show y'all this and tell y'all this. When y'all buy plants from the store, see, this is what happened. I haven't bought starts in quite some time. And usually when I buy starts, I do it like I did the mint and stuff. I go and plant it out into the garden that day. And when I go ahead and plant it into my native soil, I don't have the issues that I'm having. So y'all know I had to take them strawberries from out here, put them in the greenhouse because it was getting too much rain, because it was in whatever kind of soil that they put in that stuff. Because see, the funny thing is, them strawberries, they don't put them in this. That's heavy in wood chip. They don't put them in that. That mess they put it in. Like I said, it was getting too much rain and I lost some of my strawberry. But I want to show y'all, look. Y'all see that? I done lost so many plants on account of this, and it ain't even been getting rained in. It's been in the greenhouse. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Then people wonder why you don't buy starts. And I know y'all gonna say, well, you got them out the pot. Hell, I shouldn't have to do all this. I should be able to wait a couple of months till I get my little food. But no, you can't even wait. When you get to the crib, you better get this stuff out. Cause this stuff is it ain't been getting rained in. And this stuff I'm talking about, it's so waterlogged until. And like I said, I don't know if I can salvage any of these crowns or not. And let me say this, do not think this got like I didn't go in the greenhouse or whatever. No, that ain't the case. I also want to show you this here. Can y'all see all that white, them strings? Mycelium. So look, so this is the beginnings of healthy soil. This is the beginnings of healthy soil. You can build real healthy soil with just leaves. Look at the earthworm. You can build soil like that, people. And what I'm doing with that soil is I'm putting it in between here. The same way I had it in between my tires, because this is just too many. It's actually too many leaves for me to plant these strawberry. So what I'm doing, and this is probably turmeric. So what I'm doing is just removing, because like I said, for over the winter, I call myself deep mulching this. And I put, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 inches of leaves in here. But it's crazy as that mycelium starts to break all this down. See, there's a real good piece of it. And don't worry, this mycelium will continue. Trying to get down to where the soil at. Okay, I see some. Okay, Mr. Earthworm, I need you to get over here and get up under something. I need you to do that because your friend over here moved. But you ain't moved nothing. Okay, so, and y'all can also see just down in the soil how much mycelium. Let me tell you something. I started this with biochar, because that's a piece of char right there. Just to show y'all see how that's growing all down deep into that char. Can y'all see that? I hope y'all can see that good. So I started this soil with biochar and that cheap topsoil that from the store, or it may not have been topsoil. I can't remember if it's topsoil or garden soil, but more or less both of them ain't nothing but basically wood chip. That's what I started this stuff with, okay? So this here is what good soil looks like. Look here. See that? Y'all probably can't see that worm. Now these worms ain't too active. It's kind of cool and it's been raining a lot. But I'm telling you, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to build your soil. And these beds always do very, very well for me. And I firmly believe it's because of all this mycelium. I'm gonna tell you what mycelium is. So fungi are not really plants, but they behave somewhat like plants. So when you think of a plant, you have roots. Is that a slug? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of you. Bird food. Mushrooms are fungi, right? And they have their equivalent structure to roots, as in roots in a plant. The equivalent structure on fungi is mycelium. Okay, I got a lot of ants over here. I got to be careful and or hurry up. So the roots, see what y'all can see. Okay, y'all can see. So the roots of the fungi are the mycelium. Hold on, y'all, I got to get this. This is so down in here. Look at how good the root structure. But then look at the ants in here. And that might have been part of the problem. When I tell you I ain't got time today for all of this, it's too much like right. Grab me something I can dump this out on. Because when I tell you them roots is in there like ain't no tomorrow. Let me get this here top. I ain't got time for this, y'all. I just wanted to do a quick video. I got 60% battery. And then this is what, you know, what my day turns out to be. And y'all know y'all gonna say, "Ooh, you're being so rough." Baby, when you fooling with them ants, you got to move. You can't be being gentle. See them other clowns, they may be living. I'm okay. I'm gonna put them in here and see. But I'm not finna fret over this stuff because I may have to do a video on strawberries and how I think some of these strawberries, this is the biggest ripoff in the plant world. But anyway, did I break off the turmeric? Did I break it off? It'll spring back up. I must have broke it off because I don't see that shoot over there. Must have broke it off. Oops. Got to pay attention. Anyway, and make sure you don't cover your crowns. You can kind of tell. It's hard to tell in bare root, but when you got these, it's not so hard. It's a little easier. Let me see. So see, some of those roots, they look okay. I'm gonna plant them. God be with them, cuz. When I tell you, I'm about sick of these strawberries already. See, this how they get you. They know most peoples like strawberry. But anyway, let me stay on task and stay on topic. The mycelium is the roots of the mushroom. Mushrooms, and you know, just out in nature, their main function is to decompose things. That's why you find them growing, like if you go in the woods, you find them growing on trees and things of that nature, because they're decomposers. So since they are decomposers, what do I want? Let me pay attention. Okay, I see what I want to do. Since they are decomposers, those roots go down in the soil and they form a relationship with your plant's roots. And like I said, I think a lot of these crowns ain't gonna make it, but the roots is so white and pretty. I'm just gonna try. because my other ones that look like that died. These were also seriously root bound as well, and that I didn't know. And I guess that's why you have to check your stuff. So when those roots in that mushroom go down and they create that symbiotic relationship with the roots of your plants, they go down in there and they perform certain metabolic processes in the soil. And if those die, they'll just break down and feed the rest of the stuff. Hell, they go down and provide, they perform metabolic processes in the soil, and they break things down, such as, remember when I talked about the fertilizer and how not all fertilizer is readily available immediately. Those mushrooms go down in the soil and they break that fertilizer as well as other things down so that they are readily available for your plants, you see? So that's why when people get all up in arms, oh, it's mushrooms in my stuff. Y'all don't worry about that. That's normal. That's good. It's good to have mushrooms and stuff in your stuff. Now this one, I think only one died. I think. And y'all forgive me, because I know I'm taking y'all on a ride. But I didn't think these things was gonna be in here like this. Whew. I thought the little stuff was just gonna be in here just a little bit. But since these are understory plants, see these leaves, I don't let none of that go to waste. I be seeing some of y'all sometimes, y'all be throwing stuff out to the side. Try to bury that stuff and let that stuff feed your plant. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. And all this soil, I am gonna reuse it, y'all, but I'm gonna have to mix this in with something else. And see these roots, they look, boy, this is really disturbing to me. So yeah, while those, I'm sorry y'all, I'm all over the place. You know, like I said, this is not something I intended on doing today. Here I am thinking I'm making progress, and I opened a can of worms. But so those mushrooms work in conjunction with your plant roots. The mushroom mycelium, which is almost like roots, that's why they look like little strings, they get down in there and work in conjunction with your plants, okay? And they help your plants by breaking things down to a level where your plants can then uptake this stuff, okay? So, and I want to mention this in case you didn't know. Those who have been watching, I mean, see, it just rained, but this stuff didn't get no water, so I don't even know why I'm mentioning it. This here stuff so crisp, it's just breaking right out. Just bury that down. But it's okay if you break some leaves, it'll be all right. I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Those that eat mushroom, like mushroom, what have you, to help build your soil, and if you eat mushrooms, you can kill two birds with one stone, y'all. Go over to North Spore and order you some mycelium. You can get wine cap mushrooms, you can get shiitake mushroom, you can get various different mushrooms, y'all, and you can grow your own mushrooms, and it's not hard to do. A lot of those mushrooms, like for instance, if you go over to Go Grow channel, I believe she did wine caps, and sister girl got wine caps growing right in her gardening beds. And the way you do the mycelium, a lot of times they have mycelium in different forms. They have mycelium in granular form. I say granular, but it's on I forget what it's a grain. They take a grain, I can't remember if it's corn or what, and they put the mycelium on the corn, and then they send it to you like that, and you just crumble it throughout your bed. And over time, look at that big old cat over there. Look like a raccoon by the tail. It's a cute thing. It ain't mine, y'all. But anyway, when you won't get mushrooms immediately, but you will get them. Y'all go over to Go Grow and see that big old wine cap that come up in her garden. Now, I know most people haven't heard of wine caps because they don't sell them in the store, but they are edible. You can get the shiitakes, you can get lion's mane, you can get chicken of the wood, you can get hen of the wood, you can get reishi, that's a medicinal one. You can get turkey tail, that's a medicinal one. Make teas and things out of. Is reishi and turkey tail the same? Somebody correct me, let me know. I think Clausen World know. Somebody know, cause some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Cause see, I'm moving quick. Cause like I told you, I have a 60% battery. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Did not sign up for this here. I didn't sign up to be ripping strawberries apart today. It's not what I signed up for. But at least I still have a good amount of plants. Hopefully, this stuff will send out runners. Jesus, this don't make no sense. Anyway, I'm talking that trash, but to be honest, y'all, I'm just glad to have something to tear apart. Cause I know some people don't even see the purpose in ruining your stuff. But anyway, I do. More flavor, more money, more flavor in my mouth, more money in my pocket. Anyhow, but yeah, y'all can grow your mushrooms, and it's not hard. You grow them right in your garden beds. And here's the thing, you don't need no bunch of space. You're just gonna sprinkle it and work it into the soil, and that stuff will take over the soil over time, and the mushrooms will come up where they are. They're not gonna damage your plants. You do not have to do nothing special. Just pretty much water them. I mean, you don't have to really do anything. I'm just being serious. It's so easy to grow. It's so easy to grow you some mushroom. You won't have to buy them. I know me and Sweet Tomato Vine Home said she had made mention about mushrooms, the only thing she wouldn't eat out of her garden. Well, I get that, because mushrooms can be dangerous. You don't know what you're eating. I don't recommend you eat anything that you don't know what it is. That's just not, it's not wise. If you value your life and your health, and etc., etc. But I will say this now, sometimes the mushrooms in your yard you can eat. Around here, you know, if you're into mushrooms, get your book. I'm still not saying eat the stuff, but get your book, a mushroom identification book, and educate yourself on what grows in your area. You see what I'm saying? Then once you educate yourself on what grows in your area, you can go in the woods, or if something comes up in your yard and you can clearly identify it. Now, if you, after you see it, you still can't clearly identify it. Do you hear what I'm saying? You see how I'm phrasing this? If you still cannot clearly identify, what do you need to do? Leave that the hell alone. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do, okay? So y'all think about that, because that's one more way you can add variety to your diet. One more way we can stay away from, because I don't think they putting anything in the mushrooms, y'all. But how do I know? I don't grow them. How do I know what they putting in the mushroom? And mushrooms are good for you, okay? So I got all them strawberries planted and ripped up and stuff. Y'all, when you get your stuff, your plants from the store, get them out of this mess, whatever this is. Now, I'm not gonna throw this soil away. See see how them roots, they look pretty, and that's still attached to that. But I got a feeling that ain't no good. I got a feeling that ain't gonna make it. And if he is gonna make it, guess what? He gonna die out here today. But this was, I think part of it was, I did not know it was this root bound. And I should have known, but most times stuff ain't that root bound. I mean, can y'all hear the roots just ripping? But also, whatever it is, it holds so much doggone moisture until your plants, they just suffocate. Y'all, I'm gonna turn this back around. I had this turned a certain way so I keep this low hanging limb. I don't want to break it off. I don't want to break that limb off, cause that's a good looking limb there. Figs grow like that. That's pretty to me. It looks makes them look old and stuff. But I want to show y'all this here. This Emma gonna give me a fig, y'all. This Emma gonna give me a fig. So I get to taste them. I've never tasted them before. I went out on a limb and just bought them. I bought them about 2 years ago, and I kept them in a little bitty pot. Don't do that with your figs. Put them in a good size pot. Let them get good size. They're gonna fruit. They're fruit in a pot that size. They're fruit in a pot smaller than that. Cause when you get them at the store, they be in a gallon pot, and sometimes I see fruit on them. Be a brown turkey or something, I see some fruit on them. But this Violet de Bordeaux is really, really growing. It's going in the ground next year. Come hell or high water, it's going in the ground, y'all. Something else I got to do today. I went to the thrift store. Y'all see them 3 totes stacked up there? Y'all see this horseradish? This is horseradish as well. I've got to get one of those totes is going to be dedicated to horseradish and maybe some beets. So basically going to kind of be root crops. Hell, the other 2 may be beets too. I got seeds back here, but I got to think though. But now I got some stuff in the green, huh? Let me see what my battery at 40%. Hell, I must be talking bad moving van. Y'all want to watch me? See what else y'all want to watch me do? See, when I go in the green, well, I can set y'all up right here. I can set y'all up right here. And I'm sorry, I got this on a tripod and ain't bit more thought about putting this down. I done taken y'all on the roller coaster ride of a lifetime. I apologize for that. Let me tell y'all something. I'm smart, but I'm ignorant at the same time. And I have blonde moments, and you have to forgive me. I get out here and get to moving so fast. And people say, oh, gardening is, y'all see I got my adult onesie on. Got to be ready. People get to talking about, oh yeah, don't rush. Let me tell you something. In the South, it's a race against the heat, my friends. You cannot. Y'all like my bonnet? You cannot. It's a new one. In my climate, be moving slow. You got to put your repellent on, and you got to move fast because the heat is upon you. Now, it's supposed to stay cloudy today. We're going to see what it's supposed to do. This is Buena Malata. Let me tell y'all something about them pippin peppers. Those pippin peppers, they kind of grow slow to me. I don't know if it's the seeds or what. It's hard to get the damn things to come up. When they do come up, they grow slow. But I'm hoping I can get some peppers and save me some seeds. Try to save some from the honey golden last year. And I told y'all about my pepper thief, so I didn't even get me no viable seeds. And then we're going to try to see about this Buena Malata. I've seen people grow them successfully. I'm trying not to sew up the whole pack of seeds. But see, that's why I tell you I drop the whole damn pack, because this is what you get when you order Baker Creek. I'm not going to sew it in nothing too big. Y'all ought to see these mosquitoes flying. Boy, if I didn't have no, I thought I heard Uno barking. If I didn't have no repellent on, these mosquitoes would carry me away from here. It, like I said, don't help that it rained yesterday. That does not help. Okay, I'm gonna try to press that out as gingerly. Now it had one little root all the way down to the bottom. One little root, and I'm gonna push that down a little bit. And let me tell y'all something about peppers. Long time ago, I did a video and showed this. Your peppers, you can plant them a little deeper. They will make roots on the stem. I proved it. I planted a pepper a while back. It's been years, and I showed it on the thing how roots had formed on that stem. When at the end of the season, I dug the pepper up and showed. But I just really want to give this a better opportunity. It wasn't doing well in here, so when it's not, I just try to maybe to do a little bit better with a little bit bigger container, I guess. We'll see here. Look, at this rate, I'll snip the MF down to the ground and be done with it. Cause I ain't got time to be playing games. These plants think I'm gonna play games. Put your label. See, I'm trying to be better at labeling. Y'all know I don't label a damn thing. What else I got to do, y'all? I'm trying to walk around and see. You know what? You know what? But see, I want something kind of shallow. Hold 1 second, y'all. Look here. This is a volunteer. I don't hardly ever. I just want to let y'all know. Uh-oh. Hold yourself up, little friend. I don't hardly ever let my volunteers go to waste. And the reason being, volunteers be your best plants. They had to fend for themselves. You didn't plant them. They had to just come up on their own. You get what I'm saying? They basically, they're like thugs. They're like thugs. The streets raised them. They're raised in the streets. They're tough. They didn't have no special care. No special seeds. None of that. And I am going to plant this. Get in here. Get inside the cage, my friend. I'm going to plant this much deeper than it was. Okay? And there's lots of earthworms in here. I can tell it by the way the castings and things look. And I'm going to get those seeds while I'm in here. Some seeds have fallen down. I've been collecting my sweet pea seeds. This is a yam over here, but I'm going to be honest and tell you I don't want that yam in there. So I'm going to pull them out. I don't want yams in everything, y'all. See how quick and simple that was? Planted that sucker deeper. We're going to see what that is. I got another volunteer in here, though. I need to go get. How many? We had 27 minutes. I'm going to plant one more. I'm going to plant this one more other volunteer tomato, which then I'm going to let y'all go. I hope y'all enjoy when I be going through the garden, going through these things. Oh, I'll say it at the beginning of my next video, too, but I'm going to say it right now, right quick, right fast. My subscribers jumped up. Show y'all what I'm talking about. See that there? Volunteer popped up in the onion. And I'm gonna, that sucker ain't hardly got no root system. Look at that, ain't hardly got no root system. Put this onion back down in here. Come on, onion. Cover up your little roots. Don't let your roots be showing. But tomatoes is tough, y'all. Tomatoes is tough, okay? Don't worry. Them little roots, they'll make it. It didn't have many roots to begin with. But tomatoes just want to grow. And I know it'll do better in a more hospitable condition. But just understand this. If it got that big, with that little bit of root system, understand this here is it's a very viable plant, you know? And that's why I always rocks with my volunteers never let me down. Ever. My volunteers have never let me down. Pests tries to kill them. All kind of things tries to go on. And the volunteers, every time they let me, they do what they gonna do, which is they thug thistle. Now, I am gonna water in stuff, water in the strawberries, water this in, water in them peppers up front. I don't think this pepper right here need no water. But I'm gonna do that, y'all. And I got y'all turned down. Let me see, how bad do I look? Camera won't even turn on. Okay. I don't look that bad. I don't look that dirty today. Boy, if I didn't bathe, I swear to God. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come out here and get a little something done with you all and show y'all what I'm talking about. So y'all remember what I said now. When you buy them starts, get them out of that stuff. It's too much. They be too root bound, and that soil ain't about a lot of that. That soil be great if you live in a super, super dry climate because it holds. I'm gonna get out back in. These mosquitoes, the further back you go, the worse it get. Anyway, they trying to carry me away. Oh, I got the Okinawa spinach planted too. Oh, and Aisha, the beauty berries, every cut and took except for one. I haven't planted them out yet. I got to wait till I get a good little root system. But that soil be good if you lived in a super, super dry climate, and or you just don't water, you forget the water, it's hot, whatever. But right now, when it's just raining so much, that's all. And then the root bound issue too, just killing my stuff. So y'all be careful about that. Just pay attention to your stuff and try to get it out of there if you can. I think it'll be better in your native soil anyway. Also, keep in mind that stuff was heavily sprayed with what's that stuff, like Miracle Grow, like those high powered ooh, I hope that broke off. See there, you try to get your garlic sometime, it be done went too far and that stuff break off. That's why I didn't know I had garlic in here the first time. I may dig around in here and try to get the dog is so deep. I got it. Ooh. There it is. There it is. We got action. Anyway, like I said, just be mindful of your stuff. Be mindful of what's going on. Get your stuff out of that. If you see mycelium, don't worry, that's a good thing. Try to incorporate mycelium in your beds. If you like mushrooms, you eat mushrooms, try to grow you some mushrooms in your beds as well. You can also grow mushrooms on logs as well. I did that. I'm gonna do like Go Grow this time. I'm gonna try to grow them directly in my beds. I tried them before, but the spawn I had was inferior. That's why I'm telling you to go to North Spore. You can get spawn other places. North Spore does sell on Amazon, so you can find them on Amazon or go directly to their website. But yeah, I'm gonna grow them directly in my beds, and I'm gonna re-inoculate those logs way back there. My logs got old. I was harvesting shiitakes for like 2 years, and then my logs, after a while, the mushroom. And you know what? I would say this: if you got children, I know y'all gonna get tired of me. She ain't got no kids. She always telling us what to do. I'm trying to be positive. If you have children, if you can't get your hands on some hardwood, like maybe somebody's cutting down an oak tree, or just look and see what hardwoods are in your area. If you could get you a couple of logs, get you some mycelium that's on the little wood dowels. You drill a hole in the log, you put the dowel in, you cover it over with wax. It's a great project for kids, and they can actually see how, and one day I'll show y'all, but this video is too long. You can see how that mushroom has eaten down into the log, and it actually decomposes that log. So if you doubt what I say, sometimes just watch nature, you know what I mean? Or if you go in the woods and you see a log with a bunch of mushrooms on it, I bet you if you grab it, it's probably just about ate through or rotten. So but that's a really good experiment for kids to watch that. And it takes time, and then they have to, you know, kind of, they get to watch the different phases, watch the log become overcome by the mycelium, and then they get to watch it start to flower, which is make the mushrooms. They can watch it when it makes spores and all that kind of stuff, and they can watch the whole life cycle go through. So anyway, that being said, until next time, see you guys later.